Designing disruption. When innovation wears simple clothes.
Welcome to Disrupting the Norm. This episode introduces Gabrielle Coco Chanel, the revolutionary behind fashion's greatest liberation movement.
Born into poverty and raised in an orphanage, she challenged the excessive, restrictive clothing of her era with radical simplicity. Rather than accepting fashion's status quo, she transformed jersey fabric from men's underwear into elegant women's wear. In doing so, she demonstrated that innovation can arise from viewing existing elements through fresh eyes and questioning why things must remain unchanged.
Seeing what others couldn't.
Paris, early 1900s. While society women paraded in corsets and enormous hats that barely balanced on their heads, Coco Chanel stood at the edge of a fashionable horse race, observing with critical eyes.
Look at them,
She remarked to a companion.
Their hats don't even fit on their heads properly. And those corsets, they can barely breathe, let alone move.
Where others saw elegance, Chanel saw imprisonment. Where tradition dictated ornate decoration, she envisioned simplicity. This ability to question established norms became her greatest strength.
Fashion wasn't logical,
She would later say.
Women deserved clothing that served them, not the other way around.
The first challenge.
With financial backing from her lover, Arthur Boy Capel, Chanel opened her first shop on Rue Cambon in Paris in 1910, selling hats that defied convention, smaller, practical designs that actually fit women's heads. People will never accept such simplicity, warned suppliers. Yet Chanel knew something fundamental. Functionality could be fashionable. Rather than advertising, she became her own best model, wearing her creations in public, where other women could see them. When actresses began appearing in her designs, demand skyrocketed. Chanel had discovered her innovative marketing approach: let the products speak through those who wore them.
Material revolution.
Jersey for women's dresses? The fabric supplier looked incredulous when Chanel placed her order. That's men's underwear material. While other designers chased luxury through expensive fabrics, Chanel saw potential in this humble, comfortable material. During World War I, when traditional fashion materials became scarce, Chanel's jersey designs offered women both style and unprecedented freedom of movement. Women could now raise their arms, climb stairs, and drive automobiles without restriction. What began as a practical solution during wartime became a revolution in how women expected to feel in their clothes.
From mourning to modernity.
In 1926, Chanel presented something revolutionary: a simple black dress on the pages of Vogue magazine. Black is for funerals, critics scoffed. Yet Chanel understood something profound about modernity. Women wanted versatility and simplicity. Her little black dress transformed a color associated with grief into a symbol of sophistication. American Vogue called it the Ford of fashion. Like the Model T automobile, it was accessible to all and served a practical purpose while maintaining elegance. The fashion world would never be the same.
Scent of disruption.
When perfumer Ernest Beau presented Chanel with samples of potential fragrances, she broke with convention once again. Instead of selecting a traditional floral scent, she chose something revolutionary. Sample number 5, containing synthetic aldehydes alongside natural ingredients.
A perfume like nothing else,
She declared.
a woman's perfume with the scent of a woman.
Chanel No. 5 became the first designer perfume to blend artificial and natural elements, creating something entirely new. Her marketing was equally innovative. She strategically wore it in restaurants and sent employees to diffuse it in public spaces, creating curiosity and desire through subtle exposure.
Democratizing luxury.
It's disgusting to walk around with millions around your neck just because you happen to be rich.
Chanel declared, as she draped artificial pearls around her neck at social gatherings. Her costume jewelry shocked society. By proudly wearing artificial gems, she challenged the notion that luxury required genuine materials. This democratization of style made fashion accessible to more women while disrupting established norms about what constituted true value.
The resilient innovator.
After closing her fashion house during World War II, Chanel staged perhaps her most remarkable innovation at age 70, reinventing herself. When she reopened in 1954, the fashion world had moved on to Christian Dior's highly structured new look.
Only a man who never was intimate with a woman could design something that uncomfortable,
Chanel responded, and returned to her original vision of practical elegance. Initially dismissed by European critics, her comeback collection found eager acceptance among American working women who valued both style and functionality. The Chanel suit became the uniform of the modern professional woman, proving that true innovation doesn't expire with age.
Lessons for innovators.
Coco Chanel's journey from humble beginnings to fashion revolutionary offers timeless wisdom for innovators everywhere. Her approach, valuing simplicity, questioning conventions, and transforming limitations into strengths, provides a blueprint for creative thinking that transcends both industry and era.
Question established norms.
Chanel's success began by asking why women's fashion needed to be so restrictive and impractical. Innovation often starts with challenging the way things have always been done.
Find opportunity in limitations.
When luxury materials were scarce during wartime, Chanel turned to jersey fabric, transforming a limitation into a signature innovation. Constraints often spark the most creative solutions.
Be your own best advertisement.
Rather than traditional marketing, Chanel wore her own designs, becoming a living showcase. When you truly believe in your innovation, embody it personally.
Simplify, don't complicate.
While others added more decoration, Chanel stripped away excess. Her little black dress succeeded through elegant simplicity. True innovation often involves removing complications rather than adding features.
Transform existing resources.
Chanel didn't invent jersey fabric or the color black. She reimagined their use. Look at familiar materials and concepts with fresh eyes to discover untapped potential.
Embrace contradiction.
Chanel blended masculine elements into women's fashion and artificial components into luxury products. Innovation often happens at the intersection of seemingly opposing ideas.
Pursue timelessness over trends.
While acknowledging that fashion changes constantly, Chanel created pieces that transcended seasonal cycles. The most powerful innovations solve enduring human needs, not momentary desires.
Legacy of liberation.
I have given women's bodies back their freedom,
Chanel reflected near the end of her life. Her greatest innovation wasn't any single design, but a fundamental shift in how women related to their clothing. The empire she built continues today, with her interlocking double C logo recognizable worldwide. From humble beginnings, she created not just a brand, but a revolution, proving that questioning why can lead to the most powerful innovations of all.
About Coco Chanel. Gabrielle Coco Chanel, 1883 to 1971, was the founder and visionary behind the iconic Chanel brand. Rising from orphanage upbringing to fashion revolutionary, she transformed women's clothing by replacing restrictive garments with elegant, comfortable designs. Her innovations, including the little black dress, Chanel No. 5 perfume, and the timeless Chanel suit, continue to influence fashion today. Through her business acumen, she built her name into a global luxury empire, now valued at over $18 billion, proving that true innovation transcends time.
To learn more about Coco Chanel and the iconic fashion empire she built, visit www.chanel.com for official brand history and collections. The internet offers countless resources about this revolutionary designer, with numerous biographies, documentaries, and feature films exploring her remarkable life. For current inspiration and brand updates, follow Chanel on social media platforms where the legacy of her innovative vision continues to influence modern fashion. Perhaps you'll get inspired not about what to wear, but how you could redefine what's possible.